Hello everybody, welcome back to more Metroid Prime 2 Echoes as part of a Metroid Prime Trilogy. In the last episode, we got the coolest power-up in the entire game. Well, one of both, or basically, yeah, past two episodes we got the coolest and best upgrades in the entire game, best suit upgrades. Including the light suit. Yes, this thing is freaking cool. It looks cool, I'm sure it's very comfortable for Samus. And we haven't even scraped the surface of the potential of this suit, because let me tell you, this suit is practically necessary for all of your end game quests that you have to go on. In fact, we have a lot of stuff ahead of us here. We've got enough missile expansions left to get us up to 255. We have one more beam expansion. We have 6 energy tanks, I believe. We also have 7 power bomb expansions. Not only that, but we're also missing a bunch of logbook entries that we should still be able to get. We still got some research entries, some creatures, and some lore still left to scan. We still got specifically Luminoth lore. We got all the space pirate logs and all the trooper logs, but we're still missing some Luminoth lore, and it's definitely out there somewhere, and we will get it. Now, the first thing we're going to do, before we do anything else, is we're going to head straight to the Sky Temple grounds. Now, there's actually a reason for this. You need to get this over with first if you want to get 100% of the logbook scans. You have to do this first before you get any of the end quest items, which, as we learned in the last episode, is the Sky Temple keys. We need the keys to the Sky Temple in order to access the Sky Temple, which is where the last energy controller is. That's left for Ether. So we want to head in the direction of Torvis, actually, which is, I believe, right behind us, actually. So we need to go this way. But I'm so excited to share with you how amazing the light suit is. I cannot even begin to describe its awesomeness. Let's get rid of these creatures real quick, or, well, not creatures, just mechanoids, as they actually are. So, actually, just before the last recording session, which was the last 2 episodes, I finally pre-ordered Metroid Dread. I mean, like, it's been like the game comes out in like 2 months from now, and they announced it like a month ago, and I finally just got around to pre-ordering it. I was gonna get the one that comes with Amiibo, but as you can imagine, it's been scalped like nobody's business. I'm gonna ignore the pirate commandos because don't care for them right now. Yeah, they'll often spawn like in front of you to try to mess you up, so that's pretty annoying. Yep, just like that. They'll just knock right into you. Pretty fast too, all things considered. Alright. So you want to use this portal and go straight to the Sky Temple grounds. In fact, actually, we'll probably just go ahead and get everything in the Sky Temple grounds first. Well, there's stuff in the Temple grounds as well, so we'll be out. But that's okay, because in order to get around the Sky Temple grounds, you have to switch back and forth between that and the actual Temple grounds. Because there's a lot of dead ends, basically, in Sky Temple grounds where there aren't in the main area. So, first thing you'll notice, now that we're back in Dark Ether for the first time since the last recording session, well, since the last episode, or the episode before that, whatever the case may be, you'll notice we are not taking any damage. The light suit makes you completely invulnerable to the effects of Ether's atmosphere, or Dark Ether's atmosphere. And not only that, but this is, it doesn't tell you that when we first get it from Umos. But another thing is that we are also safe from any of the hazards in Dark Ether. That includes the water, so yeah, the liquid environments of Dark Ether, we can now access them without taking any damage. And once again, Annihilator Beam, so we can use that against these Warrior Hunter Ing. Just kills them instantly, they go right into it. Awesome stuff, just awesome. We are basically unstoppable at this point. You know what, should I get this one here? I probably should. So we already know about the abandoned base. We've already been there. We had to get there in order to get to Torvis Bog, so we got everything there. Okay, so I guess I might as well get everything while we're here. There is something right here for us, and it involves using our Dark Visor And as you can see, once again, these invisible sensors we have to activate using the Seeker launcher. Let's do that. There we go. That'll get us our first missile expansion, our trek to get everything. And of course, yes, I'll be using my ship to refill all my ammunition, because it's all been very low for the past several episodes, actually. Well, actually, ever since right before we fought Quadraxis, that is. Yeah, the Quadraxis battle pretty much drained me of all my ammunition, pretty much. Well, not all of it, but most of it. Obviously, we got plenty of dark and light ammo, but still, you get the idea. So, the thing is, since your light suit makes you impervious to all the hazards of Dark Ether actually becomes ironically safer than plain ether. Because not only are you impervious to the hazards of Dark Ether, but also, you're still getting healed by the safe zones. So, yeah, that by extension makes Dark Ether subjectively safer than Light Aether. I mean, like, the enemies here are no dangerous than, well, I mean, the enemies, yeah, it might be a problem, but the thing is, you got the safe zones to help you out, and you got the super crystals and beacons to reel them in and kill them instantly. So yes, there's no denying the fact that Dark Ether is officially a safer place to be in than Light Aether. Because Light Aether doesn't have safe zones. So, for that reason, Light Aether sucks, Dark Ether rocks. I wanna, if I had the light suit, I would totally live in Dark Ether, to be honest. Well, I don't know if I go that far, but still. Anyways, this is the Sky Temple Gate. This is where we need to get the 9 keys and use them to access the Sky Temple above us here. As you can see, there's a key bearer here. We've been seeing key bearers throughout the entire game, but now we're going to learn what the deal is with them. I mean, we kind of already did before, but still, this is the interesting right here. Soon I shall pass to final rest. My key is in place. Through my spiritual link to the others, I know where their bodies lie. I shall leave this knowledge, that their last location in the light world can be known. May this knowledge lead our warriors to the Sky Temple keys, hidden in creatures invisible to naked eyes. The time draws near. Hear the words of A-Kul. She they call the champion of Aether. Know that my warriors fought and died with the uncommon valor. Do not look unkindly upon their failure, for they died to save us all. So, this is A-Kul. A-Kul was the only key bearer to get their key in place. As you can see right here, there's a key in place. So there are actually 10 Sky Temple keys, but one of them was already in place by A-Kul. Not only that, but also A-Kul left hints to the locations of all 9 of the key bearers, as well as their keys, because their keys are located in the Dark Ether dimension, in the same room as where the key bearers lie. So first of all, right here we got A-Kul's own key, saying that's been placed. Now, A-Kul's clues are the reason why you want to go here straight first before you get any of the Sky Temple keys, because you have to scan these hints. Yeah, you have to scan all of A-Kul's clues before you get any of the keys. Once you get a key that corresponds to the hint, that hint will no longer be able to scan, and you won't be able to get it for your logbook. So this is vastly different from the artifacts in Metroid Prime 1, because you can actually get the artifacts, and it'll just automatically add the hint to your logbook. But here, you gotta scan the hint before you get the key. So that's why you gotta come here first if you want to get 100% on scans. Hear the words of A-Kul, that you may find the key lost to our cause. Fearless MD, the one who shall move the pillar of the holy ground will see your soulless body. So that's basically all it gives. It's the hint. The clues are very, a little, shall we say, cryptic, just a bit. But it's not, like, at this point you should have been coming across some of the key bearers, like, in the field. Like, a lot of them are pretty much impossible to avoid. Like, you come across them as you go on your adventure, so it shouldn't be that difficult to find the remaining key bearers. Okay, so Mighty Jafum, in the last What Did You See? Was it one of the gates closing, sealing the scorched land from our holy grounds? Okay. Noble J. Sty lost his soul before a fortress in the scorched land. Gallant Beastot, or Beastol. I think it's Beastol. She lies deep in a fortress of dry lands. Brave S. Steely. Beside the marsh of a raining land, she laid her body forever. Okay, so I'm assuming that's the one we found at the beginning of Torvus Bog. Gentle G. Sitch. With the bearer pod, he sleeps in the flooded temple. Yeah, once again, that's also in Torvus Bog. The Torvus Bog clues are pretty obvious. Lil S. Jers. He no longer breathes, looking down at the great bridge of a holy fortress. Okay, Sanctuary Fortress. Oh yeah, I know where that one is, actually. That one would have been obvious. Maybe these are, and I'm just not paying close enough attention to them. But yeah, honestly, probably if I read those first few clues without knowing where the keys are, I probably wouldn't have been able to. It probably would take me a little bit to figure those out, but whatever. Just a little bit of thinking. I guess that's the whole point of riddle, obviously, or a clue, or whatever. Judius C. Rich. In a small corridor within the depths of a high fortress, he lies silently. Okay. I think that was in the dynamo. Steadfast D. Isol. Who shall disturb you among the trees of holy grounds? Alright, there we go. So that's all of A-Kul's clues. And there's pretty much most of the lore done as well. So I guess this is the first place we go to in our end side quest, and this will also be the last place we go to in our end side quest, as once we have all 9 keys and we're ready to enter the Sky Temple. So yeah, good stuff. Okay. So now we got that out of the way, now we can begin the end quest itself of getting all the keys and all the upgrades that I missed along the way. Most of them I missed on purpose because I was strictly headed straight for the next suit upgrade, so that's how that goes. We still have quite a few research and lore and creature entries left as well. But nevertheless, we will get them all in due time, of course. So, going to the room where our ship lies in Light Aether, we may recall that there was actually one of the key bearers sitting right here. Or, yeah, right here, in this exact spot in Light Aether. So, that means that here in the Dark Aether version of that room, there is in fact the key for that key bearer. First, we gotta get rid of these Warrior Ing, and that'll be a cinch with our trusty Annihilator Beam and Super Beacon. Good stuff. It's kind of amusing watching these creatures like just run into their deaths. I mean, well, also kind of sad too. I mean, yeah, it's kind of sad. Very tragic. Very gruesome, if one might say. But you know what? They drew first blood, so it's okay. Anyways, so what you gotta do is get out your Dark Visor. You can actually see them too in if you use your Dark Visor in Light Aether, you'll be able to see the silhouette of them, but you can't actually X them unless you find them in a Dark Aether. These are the Ing Caches. I believe that's what they're called. Or flying Ing Cache. Ing Flying Cache, whatever you want to call a game. Flying bearer unit of the Ing Horde. Creature ingests objects of value to the hive. Only its death will release the object within. And really all it takes, I think, is just a simple charge shot. Yep, that's it. And there it is. That is a Sky Temple key. Let's get it. I said let's get it. Usually they're not more than a double jump away. Alright, there we go. So that's the first of 9 keys. And that is all we can explore of this particular section of Sky Temple grounds, because we run into another dead end right here where we'd normally be able to move on, but nope. Not in this realm. So now we gotta go back to the portal. So that's pretty much how Sky Temple grounds is. It's like 3 or 4 different sections separated from each other by dead ends that you have to go into Light Aether to get to. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Hey, get in there. Thank you. Alright. So yes, we're going to start by getting everything in Temple Grounds, and then, as well as Sky Temple Grounds, obviously. And then we'll move on probably. I'll probably just go in order of the areas after that. Go to Aegon Waste, then Torvus Bog, and then a Sanctuary Fortress. Just get all the stuff that way, in that order. Why not? But the key is just making sure we don't miss anything. That includes lore entries and whatnot, just everything, because I'm definitely trying to go for all the logbook entries at this point. I don't know at this point if it'll get you anything, having 100% logbook scans. I don't think so. I don't remember getting any special rewards for getting all the 100% scans, honestly. But it has been a while since I actually had a full, like, 100% a file of Trilogy in the past. So, honestly, it's a question that I'm not exactly sure of yet. I haven't completed my, obviously I haven't gone to that point yet since, my hyper mode playthrough of Metroid Prime 1, so I don't know yet. That's why. That's why I don't know yet. Okay. Alright, so back to Light Ether we go. So we're going to head back in the same direction that we just went through in the Sky Temple grounds, so we're going to go back to our ship. And it's probably where we're going to end off the episode, because it'll also be my chance to save, as well as refill ammunition. But I will say that the last Dark and Light beam expansion is actually here in the temple grounds. As far as the keys go, there are 3 Sky Temple keys in Sky Temple grounds, and then there are 2 in each of the main regions beyond that. So, Aegon Waste, Torvus Bog, Inghive. Yeah, each of them have 2 keys in them. We could go this direction, but we'll just end up going the opposite direction. So we'll just make a counterclockwise run through Sanctuary Fortress, getting everything. That's the plan for now. So we will do that. It's just so that I can go straight to my ship right now and get all my stuff refilled. But, of course, not before dealing with these stupid Dark Pirate Commandos, so bring it on, bitch. There you go. And two of them at once, eh? I can deal with that. Dark Beam will make a very quick work of you. Hey, you were still moving. You're supposed to be frozen. It's like freeze, dude. Thank you. And freeze! Everybody clap your hands. I can't make Samus clap her hands. All I can do is make her wave her beam back and forth. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I got all the suit upgrades from between here and where the Torvus Bog is. I'm pretty sure of that, at least. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there. Just trying to think very hard here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Service access. And we got everything in the Hall of the Honor Death. The only thing that's in there is the Seeker launcher. Path to the Honor. Landing site. Yeah, so we got everything at this point in, from where we've been in Temple Grounds. Okay. And we still gotta make sure to get those Splinter Cocoons. I know a specific place where I can find them, so I'm not too worried about that. Now, obviously, we haven't scanned all the Keybearer lore. I think I'm missing, let's see, got 70% of them, so we're probably missing, like 2 or 3 of them, probably? I want to say, like, 1 or 2. Nah, probably 2, I think, yeah. 2 makes more sense with that percentage and how many there are. No, actually, I'm missing 3, because there's 10 Keybearers to scan. That's right, yeah. Because there's 10 keys. That makes sense, okay. So there's 3 that I'm missing right now. But that's okay. Alright, folks, we're back at the ship. Oh, yeah, also by now... Oh, is that nothing else to say? Okay, so maybe it's after you get most of the keys or something. Because at some point, there will be progress made on Samus's ship. It's throughout the entire game, it's been auto-repairing itself. And it basically takes the entirety of the game in order to finish repairing itself. And by the time you're ready to go to Sky Temple, it's going to say like 85%. Okay, so future multi here. The last 24 seconds of the commentary of this episode was cut for some random reason. But there's really not much else to say. Oh, by the way, I did end up getting Metroid Dread later that year. But I still haven't played it to this very day. So yeah, kind of a waste of money at this point. But I'll play it eventually. Anyways, see you folks later next episode. Bye now.